हेलो एवरीवन। जैसा कि आपको पता है कि क्लास 10th का टर्म 1 का सिलेबस और एग्ज़ाम दोनों कंप्लीट हो चुके हैं और अब बात आ चुकी है टर्म 2 की, जिसके लिए सीबीएसई ने सेकंड टर्म का सैम्पल पेपर भी रिलीज़ कर दिया है, जिसमें उसने बता दिया है कि कितना टाइम क्वेश्चन पेपर का रहेगा, कितने मार्क्स होंगे और किस पैटर्न के बेसिस पर क्वेश्चन पेपर आएगा। तो चलिए देखते हैं हम उसी सीबीएसई के सैम्पल पेपर के सॉल्यूशन को। तो उससे पहले देखते हैं कि क्या जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन दिए गए हैं पेपर में, क्या क्या बातें कही गई हैं। जैसा कि जनरल इंस्ट्रक्शन में कहा गया है कि क्वेश्चन पेपर टोटल 5 सेक्शन में है, ए बी सी और डी, और सभी क्वेश्चन कंपलसरी हैं। जिसमें सेक्शन ए में क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 से 5 तक वेरी शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर है जो 2 नंबर के हैं, और सेक्शन बी में क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 से लेकर क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 तक शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन है जो 3 नंबर के हैं, और वहीं क्वेश्चन सेक्शन सी में क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 से लेकर 10 लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन आंसर है जो 5 नंबर का है, और सेक्शन डी यानी क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 और 12 केस बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है, और सेक्शन ई की अगर बात करें तो ये मैप बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है जिसमें 3 मार्क्स रहेंगे, यानी हिस्ट्री से 1 क्वेश्चन आएगा और ज्योग्राफी से 2 क्वेश्चन होंगे, जिसमें ओवरऑल कोई भी चॉइस नहीं है। और इसके साथ ही चलिए शुरू करते हैं सेक्शन ए। सेक्शन ए की बात करें तो वेरी शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप क्वेश्चन, जो कि 2 नंबर का एक क्वेश्चन है और टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन है वो 5 हैं। तो पहला क्वेश्चन कहता है, हाउ डिड द नॉन कॉपरेशन मूवमेंट अनफोल्ड इन द सिटीज़ एंड टाउन्स ऑफ इंडिया। तो इसका आंसर है, द मूवमेंट स्टार्टेड विद मिडिल क्लास पार्टिसिपेशन इन द सिटीज़। Thousands of students left government controlled school and colleges. Many teachers resigned, lawyers gave up their legal practices. The council elections were boycotted in most provinces except Madras. Foreign goods were boycotted, liquor shops picketed, and foreign cloth burnt in huge bonfire. बढ़ते हैं अगले क्वेश्चन की तरफ। क्वेश्चन नंबर 2, Why is tourism considered as a trade? आंसर है, foreign tourist arrival in the country contributing to foreign exchange. Many people are directly engaged in the tourism industry. Tourism provides support to local handicraft. Tourists visit India for medical tourism, ecotourism, adventure tourism, cultural टूरिज्म एंड बिजनेस टूरिज्म। बढ़ते हैं अगले प्रश्न की तरफ। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन वन पार्टी एंड टू पार्टी सिस्टम। आंसर, वन पार्टी सिस्टम, countries where only one party is allowed to control and run the government are called one party system. Just like an example, China, only communist party is allowed to rule. Two-party system. Countries where only 2 main parties contest election are called two-party system. The United States of America and the United Kingdom are the examples of two-party system. Next question, question number 4. State the role of Reserve Bank of India. Answer, in India, the Reserve Bank of India issues currency notes on behalf of the central government. The RBI supervises the functioning of formal sources of loans. The RBI monitors the banks in actually maintaining cash balance. The RBI sees that the banks given loans not just to profit-making business and traders but also to small cultivators. बढ़ते हैं अगले प्रश्न की तरफ। क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. Read the data in the table given below and answer the questions that follows. Total production of finished steel in India, year, production in million tons. तो इसमें देखते हैं कि क्या कहा गया है एक तरफ ईयर दिए हुए हैं, एक तरफ प्रोडक्शन है कि किस ईयर में कितना मिलियन टन प्रोडक्शन हुआ है। तो क्वेश्चन क्या कहता है 5.1, कंपेयर द 2015, 16 एंड 19, 20 data and give any one reason for the reduction of production of steel in 2019-20. High cost, limited availability of cooking coal, lower productivity of labor, irregular supply of energy. Next question 5.2. Why is production and consumption of steel considered as an index of a country's development? Answer. The steel products are used as a raw material in different industries. It is required for export. It provides machinery for ensuring country's growth. Section B. Question number 6. Short answer type question. Why do most of the rural household still remain dependent on the informal sources of credit? Explain. Answer. Limited availability of bank in the rural areas. People in the rural areas face problem with regard to documentation. Absence of collateral is one of the major reasons which prevents the poor from getting bank loans. Rural people get easy loan from the richer household through informal ways. Or how do self-help group help borrowers to overcome the problem of lack of collateral? Explain. Answer. People can get timely loans for a variety of purposes and at a reasonable interest rate. SHGs are regular in their savings, which can be used as monetary help. Members can take small loans without collateral to meet their needs. Due to timely repayment, bank also lend loans to SHGs. Question number 7. Tribals peasant interpreted the message of Mahatma Gandhi and the idea of Swaraj in another way and participated in the non-cooperation movement differently. Justify the statement. Answer. Spread the militant guerrilla movement in the Gudem Hills of Andhra Pradesh. They were against colonial policies. Their livelihood was affected and their traditional rights were denied. Their leader Eluri Sitaram Raju was inspired by the non-cooperation movement and persuaded people to wear khadi and give up drinking. He wanted liberation by the use of force. The rebels attacked police station and carried on guerrilla warfare for achieving Swaraj. Next question, question number 18. Question number 8. Examine the role of political parties in a democratic country. Answer. Parties form and run governments. Parties play a decisive role in making policies for the country. They recruit leaders and train them. Parties that lose the election form the opposition. Parties shape public opinion. Parties provide the common man access to the government machinery and welfare scheme. Section C. Long answer type question. Question number 9. Democracy's ability to generate its own support is itself an outcome that cannot be ignored. Support the statement with example. Answer. Democracy ensures that decision making will be based on norms and procedure. Every citizen has the right and means to examine the process of decision making. Democratic governments are accountable, legitimate, and transparent governments. People have the right to choose their rulers. Democracy gives its citizens the right to information about the government and its functioning. A democratic government is the people's own government and it is run by the people. Or there is an overwhelming support for the idea of democracy in South Asia. Support the statement with example. Answer: democratic government is people's own government. Countries from South Asia want democratic rights for people. Countries want to elect their representatives by themselves. Democracy provides dignity and freedom to its citizens. Democracy accommodates social diversity. Democracy is based on the idea of discussion and negotiation. Example: India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Pakistan. Next question, question number 10. Examine the role of information technology in stimulating the process of globalization. Answer: technology has been changing rapidly. Telecommunication facilities, telegraph, telephone, including mobile phone, fax, are used to contact and access information. Helps to communicate from remote areas. Development of satellite communication devices, computers have now entered almost every field of activity. One can obtain and share information through internet, electronic mail, email, and talk voicemail across the world at negligible cost. Has played a major role in spreading out production of services across countries. Or X is the impact of globalization on India and its people. Answer: globalization has resulted in more choices for the consumers. This has improved the standard of living of people. MNCs have increased their investments in industries such as cell phones, automobiles, electronics, soft drinks, etc. New jobs have been created. Some local companies that supply raw materials to MNCs have also benefited. Some local companies have been able to invest in newer technology and production methods. Globalization has enabled some large companies such as Tata Motors, Infosys to emerge as multinational companies. Companies providing services have also benefited by globalization. Flexibility in labor laws, expansion of organized sector, stiff competition to the local producer. Section D, case based questions. Question number 11. Read the given text and answer the questions. It is said of passive resistance that it is the weapon of the weak, but the power which is the subject of this article can be used only by the strong. This power is not passive resistance. Indeed, it calls for intense activity. The movement in South Africa was not passive but active. Satyagraha is not physical force. A satyagrahi does not inflict pain on the adversary, he does not seek his destruction. In the use of satyagraha, there is no ill will whatever. Satyagraha is pure soul force. Truth is the very substance of the soul. That is why this force is called satyagraha. The soul is informed with knowledge. In it burns and flame of love. Non-violence is the supreme dharma. It is certain that India cannot rival Britain or Europe in force of arms. The British worship the war god and they can all of them become as they are becoming. Bearers of arms, the hundreds of millions in India can never carry arms. They have made the religion of non-violence their own. Question 11.1. Why did Gandhiji considered non-violence as supreme dharma? Gandhiji adopted non-violence as a philosophy and an ideal way of life. According to him, philosophy of non-violence is not a weapon of the weak, it is a weapon which can be tried by all. Next question, 11.2. How was Gandhian Satyagraha taken by the people who believed in his philosophy? A Satyagrahi does not inflict pain on the adversary, he does not seek his destruction. In the use of Satyagraha, there is no ill will. 11.3. Why was Gandhian Satyagraha considered as a noble way to resist injustice? Answer. One could win the battle through non-violence. This could be done by appealing to the conscience of the oppressor. People, including the oppressors, had to be persuaded to see the truth instead of being forced to accept truth through the use of violence. Question number 12. Read the given text and answer the following question. Ever since humans appeared on the earth, they have used different means of communication. But the pace of change has been rapid in modern times. Long distance communication is far easier without physical movement of the communicator or receiver. Personal communication and mass communication, including television, radio, press, films, etc., are the major means of communication in the country. The Indian Postal Network is the largest network in the world. It handles parcels as well as personal written communications. Cards and envelopes are considered first class mail and are airlifted between stations covering both land and air. The second class mail includes book packets, registered newspaper, and periodicals. They are carried by surface mail covering land and water transport. To facilitate quick delivery of mails in large towns and cities, 6 mail channels have been introduced recently. They are called Rajdhani Channel, Metro Channel, Green Channel, Business Channel, Bulk Mail Channel, and Periodical Channel. Question 12.1. Examine the role of Indian Postal Network. Answer. It has helped the country to engage in communication and social economic development. It provides various facilities like speed post, business post, registered post, ordinary post. Next question 12.2. Differentiate between mass communication and personal communication. Answer. Mass communication is the medium which provides entertainment as well as create awareness among the masses. It includes radio, television, newspaper, magazines, books, films, etc. Whereas personal communication is between person to person. Next question 12.3. Analyze the significance of communication for a nation. Answer. This is the age of communication using the telephone, television, films, and the internet. Even books, magazines, and newspapers are important means of communication. Various means of communication have connected the world closer. It is the source of entertainment and knowledge. Section E. Map skill based questions. Question number 13. On the given outline map of India, identify the place marked as A with the help of following information and write its correct name of the line marked near it. Option A. The place where non-cooperation movement was called off due to violence. The answer is चौरी चौरा उत्तर प्रदेश. अभी आपको मैप में बता दिया जाएगा कि वो जगह कौन सी है. 13.2. On the same given map of India, locate the following Namrup thermal plant or नोएडा सॉफ्टवेयर टेक्नोलॉजी पार्क. So, number of thermal plant located in Assam and Noida Software Technology Park in Uttar Pradesh, Noida. Second, Raja Sansi Sri Guru Ramdas Ji International Airport. It is located in Amritsar, Punjab. आप मैप में भी देख सकते हैं. ए ऑप्शन दिया गया है जिसमें चौरी चौरा उत्तर प्रदेश की बात की गई है. इसके साथ ही जो दूसरे क्वेश्चन है मीन्स क्वेश्चंस, द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन इज फॉर विजुअली इम्पेयर्ड कैंडिडेट्स ओनली इन लाइव ऑफ क्वेश्चन नंबर 13.1. 13.1, नेम द स्टेट वेयर द सेशन ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस वॉज हेल्ड इन 1927. Madras. Note, the following questions are for visually impaired candidate only in live of question number 13.2. Attempt any 2 questions. 13.2. Name the state where Namrup thermal plant is located. This is Assam. 13.3. Name the state where Noida Software Technology Park is located. Uttar Pradesh. Name the city where Raja Sansi Sri Guru Ramdas Ji International Airport is located. That is Amritsar. इसके साथ ही हमारा ये वीडियो कंप्लीट होता है. उम्मीद करते हैं कि आपके लिए ये बहुत ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण होगा, क्योंकि आने वाले एग्ज़ाम के लिए CBSE की तरफ से ये पैटर्न जो बताया गया है, सैम्पल पेपर में रिलीज़ किया गया है, वो टर्म 2 के लिए है और ये आपके लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण साबित होगा. और दूसरी महत्वपूर्ण जानकारियों के लिए हमारे साथ बने रहें. चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक करना, शेयर करना, कमेंट करना ना भूलें. धन्यवाद.